Hey y'all, good morning. Y'all see my hair back, child. I had it pulled back in this big clamp. How y'all doing today? Happy Friday Eve, y'all. Oh Lord, hold on. I gotta get my Vaseline. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I got my Vaseline. My lips are so dry. But before I put that Vaseline on, I need to put moisturizer on my face. So, y'all know I used that new, this yesterday from the mini of the super serum. This is the one with the SPF, which is great for day. But they also have one that is for nighttime that doesn't have the SPF in it. So, listen, if you using SPF, which we all should be putting SPF on our face, our necks, our décolletage, our arms, anything exposed to the sun. We all should be wearing sunscreen. I don't care what shade your skin is. I don't care how much melanin you have in your skin. You should be wearing sunscreen. Okay? Now that we have that out of the way. And it should be at least SPF 15. I prefer 30 or higher, but it should be at least 15. So I prefer 30 or higher. So with sunscreen or sunscreen products, they have to be reapplied every 2 hours. That's why I'm trying this specifically, because if it goes on smooth, right, it has all these great skincare benefits, right? But it's easy to put on, and it's not. There's no color in it. There's no pigment in it. There's nothing. It's just, you know, it's clear once you put it on. And, yeah, it's a lot easier to reapply if it works like I want it to for every day, right? For like lotion on your face, for like your moisturizer. It has a built-in sunscreen. You just reapply. Now, if you're a makeup girly, there's a lot of makeups out there that have built-in sunscreens. But you could put this. Sorry, y'all know my fingers. Look, see how it got in the stuff. That's it. Y'all know my finger crazy. I need a little more. What we want to do down here. Remember yesterday I had to go back and get some more for down there. I should have left my hair out of the way. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all know I rub this area real good because it be real dry on me around my nose. Not out here, right here. So I do that and make sure there's no white in there, but that it soaks in there really good. Now, y'all see I'm using my middle finger to rub, you know, my whole face, because it doesn't pull your skin as much. Also, I have short hair. See in the back? You see my neck? So, you gotta make sure you put a little sunscreen back there, okay? So, we just gonna put our hands like that, and we're gonna wipe, and then pull it around like that, yep. Make sure you rub your sunscreen in. Make sure you get that top on your back under your shirt, because if your shirt shifts, it's gonna get sun there. And that's that. Oh. Okay, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Also, your lips need sunscreen. They do. So, if you're going to be out all day, ladies, make sure you're wearing sunscreen on your lips. Gentlemen, too. They have little sunscreen sticks for your lips. So, yeah, because I was wiping the sunscreen off my lips before I put my Vaseline on there, because, baby, sunscreen tastes horrible. But I like that this product does multiple things in one application, because I'm not a 8 products layering type of chick. I ain't never wore makeup. I love makeup, but I've never been a layering. I have very dry skin. So I've never wore layers and layers of makeup. You know, the more makeup you put on your face, the more product pulls the moisture out of your skin. So the drier your face is going to be. So it's all the makeup. It's not the products. But, you know, y'all know how I do. So now we got our face moisturized sitting. Our lips is sitting. Oh, they good and moist. But y'all, what else y'all been doing? Y'all been finna. What y'all got doing today for this wonderful Friday Eve? It be clean. You don't nothing come off of there, but sure. Gotta fill up my spray bottle. It's low. How low can you go? And you go down low, all the way to the floor. I like the white where I put my earrings on my ear too, where I wear them at, cause that's what I like to do. Duh. Anyway, so what y'all been doing all week? Put this back. So yesterday, Zane had, this week we've been so busy with appointments because y'all know school starts back here in a couple of weeks. August 12th when we go back to school. Social media will know because I'll post about the first day of school, so why not, right? We gotta, you know what, I might not, let me see. I'm not going out the house today, y'all. I don't plan to leave the house. I don't think I got nothing on my schedule. And I have a whole lot to do here. Because y'all know Zane has multiple diagnoses. You know, I can put a little bit of water to calm that down a little bit. But I think this will do for the day. I ain't leaving out the house. So I ain't got to wear that much. Okay, cool. That do. Because I'm going to make some recap videos. But, shit. That's it. Y'all, I need to be cute, but I ain't going out. So it ain't got to be perfect. But, you know, Zane has multiple diagnoses. So he has autism, right? He has apraxia. He is diagnosed with autism. He has apraxia of speech. He has expressive and receptive. See how I put them together? Exceptive. So he has expressive and receptive language disorder. And he has ADHD combined type. So that means he has ADHD type 1 and 2. He got both of them. He fell on both lists. So that's what that means. So this week I have had appointments all week because before he goes back to school, I have to get together letters. So one of the letters I get is from his cognitive behavior therapist. She writes a letter that talks about Zane's needs, how to deal with situations at school. So if something happens with him and another kid, he gets upset by something. It tells them the best ways to process that with Zane because of the apraxia and the autism. He doesn't process things quickly or the way we do. And so he may just say something to give you an incorrect answer. And we all know in today's society, one wrong answer and or you do something wrong and you say the wrong thing, it's just over. So, I get that letter. Then Zane toe walks. He's toe walked since he been walking since he was 3. And, we've done all the things when he was younger, the cereal casting, all of those things, sleeping in night braces. He wouldn't even wear the braces because they were hard and he said they were uncomfortable. So what they had to end up doing when he was younger is they made a pair of bivalve cast. So what it is, they made a pair of casts like they would for him if he had broke his ankle, say. And they made a cast and then they cut it in half. And then they strap it with Velcro straps to hold it in place. He would sleep in that because the inside is soft and goo. mushy. So it wasn't like the braces, the hard plastic. However, he wore braces during the day as well, So we've been through all those things. Zane still toe walks. Zane still sees an orthopedic. He has saw her since he was 3. And the same one, yes, I don't like new doctors having to learn me. Because I know, they need to know me. Because I don't play no games. So, so we had to see her because we had to get a letter about his feet, because sometimes his feet hurt really bad, or from toe walking, his Achilles and his calf are really tight. And so some days he can't do what other kids can do because it hurts him so bad. And if he pushes through the pain, then he could really hurt himself because the tendon is so tight, right? Shoot. Oh, bless me. So, so because it's so tight, he can't always put his foot down, so he can't always run. He can't always do these things. So also, Zane, due to his sensory processing issues, has a very high pain tolerance. Like, Zane has seriously injured himself. Like, he had a fib fracture where it broke straight through. It broke his tibia and his fibula, and he never cried. So Zane has a very high pain tolerance. So if he complains about his feet hurting, they already are hurting very bad. So it's a note for them to take care of that, what to do when he comes to the clinic, what the PE teacher should do, or whoever's with him at recess, what they should do if his foot is hurting. So there's that letter, right, that said, about calling mom, how much Motrin, ice, all the things, right? Because listen, I don't care that the school has a school nurse. That school nurse ain't my baby nurse. She the school nurse. So I'm going to have his doctors tell me and her what to do. Okay? So I make sure them notes say what they need to say to protect Zane. So we get that done. Then we have to get his asthma action care plan filled out from his primary care, because Zane has asthma as well. So we have to get that filled out. That appointment is Monday. So I be looking at I say all that to say, I be looking at people that say they have children with diagnoses, right? Children that need extra. Why do you people ain't out here getting ready like I'm getting ready? Y'all got y'all appointments? Is y'all taking care of your kids? I'm asking you. Is you getting what's needed at the school, or are you waiting on the school to tell you? Oh, my nose is running. See, I don't wait on the school to tell me nothing. Your job, my job as the parent is to be the advocate. Sorry. I just spit all on y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. It didn't go nowhere really, but it did some spit come out my mouth. But your job is to be your child's advocate. Your job is to make sure all the things are in place, because the school is only there to cover the school ass. They really aren't thinking about what's best for you. And some schools ain't even thinking about what's best for your child. They running the whole school and what goes for all 5,000 of the kids at the school. They not thinking about your child. See, they got to worry about all them kids. You got to worry about your kid. They got all the kids. You got one kid. Come on now. Like, what are you waiting on them to do? You waiting on somebody else to have your child's best interest. Well, you as an ain't shit parent. How about it? I mean what I just said. If you waiting on somebody else to tell you about your child and what's best for them. Instead of advocating and getting what is best for them, use an ain't shit parent. Y'all know I did a whole live about ain't shit parents on YouTube. I got a pair of ain't shit parents. I don't know how I ended up with 2 for 1, but baby, I got 2 of them, so I understand. Don't be that. Don't be that, okay? But listen, I understand. Maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't know. Listen, go to your primary care. Get a referral. Let me tell you something. If you have a child on insurance, you should understand all the things that insurance needs to be the best help for your family and your child. You should know what referrals you need if you need referrals. For instance, my insurance, we don't always need a referral. I have a PPO. You may have an HMO and you may need referrals, and they may have to be in network and you may have to call. But what your responsibility is to follow up on them referrals. If you have a referral being put in for your child and you ain't heard nothing in a week, 5 business days from nobody, you need to be calling, and not your primary care. When they tell you, when they say, we're going to put a referral in for blah, 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 you need to say, well, where are you sending the referral and what's there at that office information? Because if you ain't heard nothing in 5 days, you right there, you gonna reach out to where they sent the referral. You gonna ask if they got your referral. They are gonna tell you, yes, we haven't processed it yet. We're a little behind, but we're gonna get to it. We will call you as soon as we process it. Or they may tell you, no, we don't have a referral. Which that does not mean your doctor didn't send it. What that means is they may not have sent it. Or it could have got lost. Because listen, we talking about electronic medical records. So guess what that means? That shit sent through the Wi-Fi. I guess that's what it called. Y'all know I might be wrong, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about though, don't you? Okay. I did patient education for years. I could teach you. I know how to say stuff. So you get the information. They're going to tell you 1 or 2 things. Either they have it or they don't have it. Either they processing it or they've whatever. They may have already processed it and they just haven't gotten around to calling you to schedule. So when you call in 5 days, 5 business days, if your referral is put in and in 5 business days, you have not heard something. Because listen, there's a 48 to 72 hour turnaround on referrals. But I understand things a little different. Ain't as people is understaffed. So it may give them 5 days. If you don't hear nothing in 5 days, you call them. You follow up. What are you waiting on someone else to do for your child for? Why? Why are you waiting? Why are you allowing your child to be waiting? You're the advocate. Go get what they need. Follow up. Don't wait on somebody else to do it. Your child deserves better than that. And guess what? So do you. Because guess what? Once you figure out what your child's needs are, the thing about a diagnosis or finding out what is the cause of helps you figure out solutions. It gives you answers so that you can figure out, okay, so for instance, a lot of kids do weighted vests, weighted blankets. They like that change, right? It's calming for them. That is not the case for Zane. Zane don't like none of that stuff. He doesn't like a weighted blanket. He doesn't like a weighted vest when he's sitting down. Baby, he is not those type of that type of therapy does not help him. Right? So you as the parent have to know that, because your child could easily get another therapist. Hold on, y'all. Your child could easily get another therapist. The therapist could leave the practice, could move, anything could happen. And guess what? They don't always all take the best of notes. Listen, note taking is subjective. Even in nursing. People document what you have to document, but some of that extra stuff, some of those things that help you to be like, oh, yeah. You don't, then it won't be documented the same, because those things you write, you're writing notes, it's you writing. Whoever is writing that note, whoever's documenting it. Okay. Some notes they say give you a lot of inside information. Some nurses' notes don't give you anything but the basic documented information. It's going to vary. But if you, the advocate, the mother, the father, whoever, has the information, you can always pass that on. You don't got to wait. They don't got to call nobody. They ain't got to figure it out. You have the answers. I don't understand. Y'all, listen. I don't understand all of these parents with children with things going on, and you don't have no answers. When I talk to people about stuff, they're like, oh, well, the teacher, what is the teacher going to do? Because the teacher has your child and 25 others. I'm having a hot flash, y'all. That's why I'm shining and perspiring. Your girl is perspiring. It's called a hot flash. Sorry, I can't do nothing about it. So, we gonna act like my face ain't wet. So, why is if it's your child, your responsibility, why are you waiting on someone else? Saying, I'm waiting on the teacher, I'm waiting on the doctor is a lot different than we're waiting on testing to be scheduled. If you're waiting, listen, it's a backlog of stuff. I get it. There's people waiting a year to have ADOS or other type of testing for their children. I get it. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm in the trenches. I talk to a lot of people. So I get it. But you ain't even got the, you ain't even on the schedule for a testing, even if it's 6, 7, 8 months out. You haven't even gotten the referral from the doctor because you sitting up here waiting on somebody else to be more concerned about your child than you are. It'll never happen. Okay? So listen. School finna start back. Make this a better year for your child. And you in the long run, it's a lot right now. But it's okay. It could be a lot for you because you grown. You had that child. That child ain't have you. Baby, I can sit here and run your one-liners all day about it. But you got to do what is best for your child. Okay? Now get off your ass and go do something. Bye, y'all.